Morning, welcome to
Math Problems number 131.
MathProblems 131. So we've been talking about inequalities today,
Yeah.
and specifically what we talked about was this rule that is a little just makes inequalities a tiny bit more difficult than equalities, where we can do, as long as we do the same thing to both sides with equality,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Here we have to remember things, and we had an example with 16 and 4. 16 is greater than 4, right?
Yeah.
If I multiply both sides by 2, so multiply or divide by a positive, then the inequality is unchanged. What happens when I multiply both sides by 2?
When you multiply both sides by 2, it becomes 32 and 8.
And which is greater, 32 or 8?
32 still.
Okay, so unchanged. But when I multiply or divide by a negative, the inequality flips around. So now let's divide by minus 2. Let's divide by minus 2. What is 16 divided by minus 2?
It's minus 8. And then this
What is 4 divided by minus 2?
It's minus 2.
Okay, which one's bigger?
This one.
This one. Okay, so the inequality flipped around.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is you can always remember it with a little example if you're confused. Just pick some easy numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, and so from there we went on to graph some equations. Okay, so let's just pick one. 3x plus 1 is less than minus 2. Okay, and we're going to graph this on a number line.
Yeah.
Okay, how would you approach solving this inequality? What would you do?
Well, we could try the linear equation method, except that we keep this symbol.
Right, okay. So what's the first thing you want to do?
You want to get the variables and the integers on one side. So
Okay.
this becomes 3x is what?
3x
Is less than minus 3.
okay, great.
Then you have to divide both sides by 3. And then
I write it over here. What do you get when you divide both sides by 3?
you get x is, well, x is less than, now if we divide by 3, the inequality is going to stay the same, so it's going to be minus 1.
Okay, so we get x is less than minus 1.
And we could graph this by saying this goes
Okay,
all the way that way.
all right, very good. So minus 1's not part of it according to our
Yeah.
graph. And it's numbers that are less than minus 1. So our original equation, let me just write it over here. 3x plus 1 is less than minus 2. Let's see, is minus 1 part of it or not? What is 3 times minus 1?
3 times minus 1 is minus 3, plus 1 is minus 2, so no, it's equal.
Very good. Okay, now let's just pick a point down here, like minus 3. What's 3 times minus 3?
Is minus 9, minus 8.
Is minus 8 less than minus 2?
Yes, it is.
All right, now let's pick a point over here. Let's say 1.
1, then it's 3 plus 1, which is 4, and that's bigger.
It's not. Okay, hey, so it looks like you got the graph exactly right.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, so we'll probably do some graphing inequalities for homework today.
Yeah.
Okay, can you find the pen cap for me, please?
Sure.
It's a nice job this morning, sweetie. Very nice job.